Someone asked me if I could give a few tips for getting through this scary time with the coronavirus. I'm not an expert. I don't have everything, but I've got a few things that I can give you, and so I'm going to do that. And the three tips are basically this: admit it is scary. An awful lot of things we do in life are really denial. We're ignoring what's really going on. It's kind of hard to ignore this because it's so big and it's everywhere. But be honest with yourself. Be honest about it being scary. We are afraid that we could die. We are afraid that we could get really sick. We are afraid that somebody we love could die or get really sick. And it's better to face that fear than it is to act like it's not there. Dr. Daniel Amen has said, we all need the appropriate level of anxiety. That means it's smart to be concerned about some things, and it also means that too much anxiety is seriously a problem, and most of us understand that. I think sometimes just getting accurate information is super helpful. Find a place that you trust and get that and stick with that only. Consumer Reports and their online website has got all kinds of really good information. And the CDC has a situation summary that's updated every day or about every day. Just do that and don't do more and don't get overwrought about it. And that leads to my next step, and that's don't check the news constantly. It is a fallacy. It is not true that if we get more information, we'll have better control of things. I think that's a human nature temptation, and it's a whole lot like an addiction. I just get more and more and more. It'll make me feel better, but it doesn't make you feel better. If you watch the stories and you continue watching, it really can give you all sorts of ideas you didn't have before. And there's just this false belief that it will help, but it really truly doesn't help. You know, the principle of the Sabbath is that we all need a break. And scientists have said the same thing. Like, you can't train as an athlete and train continuously and never stop, and it breaks down your body. It breaks us down to have this information just bombarded at us continually. So stop looking at your phone, the computer, the TV. Give it a break. Just get enough information in a very limited amount of time each day. This is Lent right now, and I have for a few years given up news for Lent because I tend to be kind of a news junkie, and it overwhelms me normally, and this is truly, truly overwhelming. So I've tried just to get enough information to be informed and then back away from it the rest of the time, and I'd encourage you to do the same. Then number three, after one is admit that it's scary, two is don't check the news constantly, and three is calm yourself. I'm a U of L sports fan, and several years ago, I was with my wife driving on a vacation through Virginia, and U of L football was playing Florida State that very day, and they were beating them, which was a little unusual, and they were beating them big. I got on the phone with my son Gabe, and we pulled over to a rest stop, and I got myself so excited and worked up that I really thought I will have a heart attack if I don't calm myself down. So I made myself settle down, and you need to do the same. At least some of you do. A very simple thing you can do is notice your breathing. Like, just breathe in and out when you get all worked up. You can count to 4 and breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, then breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 4, and do that long enough that it settles you down. There's another simple technique you can use, and that's breathing in through your nostrils and breathing out through your mouth, and doing that long enough to feel yourself calming down. Your body can help your brain calm down, and they can work together in that way. Another thing that you can do is breathing from your belly. It's maybe a little harder if you've never done it, but make the breath that comes in push your belly out as you inhale. Then naturally exhale and your belly will go down. If you do that for 7 to 12 times, just breathe in, breathe into your belly, breathe out, let your belly go down. That has actually been scientifically researched to calm the nervous system, calm the body. I know you have things that you do to calm yourself. Yeah, so if they work and you know you already have those things, use those things and do that. Add some new skills. Meditate if you know how. Read scripture and ponder what it's saying. Take a walk if the weather allows. Work a puzzle. Pray. And my prayer for you is that you get through this, you've grown through this, you stay safe, and you stay healthy. Thanks.